Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Arm Wrestling Simulator, where today we're in the brand new World 13. What is it called again? The Lost Kingdom. There's so many worlds, it's hard to keep track of them. But this thing is absolutely massive. We went ahead and did a deep dive a few days ago. We've got a new merchant with a new currency. We've got 5 new bosses. We have this big old chest over here with some crazy rewards with this chess master. We have these wrestle trials. But today what we're going to be focused on is opening as many of these night eggs as humanly possible. Now, just based off a rough calculation, I'm thinking around 500,000, maybe even more eggs. I don't know, but and you might be thinking, hey, that's pretty overkill, right? Well, not actually, because the Hydra Knight, the new best free pet obtainable in the game, is a 1 in 5 million chance of finding it. The Good Knight, I believe this is 1 in a million. And so I'm going to take all the chances we can get to find this pet. And we've got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Now, over here in World 13, like I said, there are 5 new bosses. I mean, basically, that's how every single world works in Arm Wrestling Simulator. And to open up a bunch of these eggs, we're gonna need a bunch of wins. Unfortunately, the Warrior Orc does just that. He gives a ton of wins. We don't have our arm on. That's a little awkward, but he does give a ton of wins whenever we're able to successfully defeat him. That's gonna be 115.9 TDC wins. I might be thinking, hey, Quack, that's nowhere near enough to actually open one of those eggs. And yes, you're correct, but that is the amount of wins we get without our winner team. And if we chuck this on, what this does is each one of the pets will be giving us 55% more total wins. And we actually need to go ahead and put a few more on. And there we go. A full team of winner 6 pets. If we're doing that 0.55 times 59, that is a 32x wins boost on top of a double wins potion we can chuck on. So that's over 60x multiplier on our wins. Come on, Mr. Orc. How many wins are we getting now? That's going to be 7.6 QT wins, which if you're able to do math, that is almost enough wins to open 3 of these eggs every single time we beat the boss one time. And that's because our main account is just incredibly strong. We have more than 10 times the total strength needed to beat this boss. And so as far as this account is considered, we're just going to be sitting here for the next, I don't know, 4 or 5 days just doing this. We're going to sit down, we're going to auto fight the orc, and we're going to call it a day. We're not going to be needing to do anything on this account. As you can see, we're rapidly defeating this boss. Basically, once every 3 seconds, we're getting that 7.6 QT wins. Now, if I just use one account, we would be able to open quite a lot of eggs, but I don't want to open a lot of eggs. I want to open as many as physically possible. And so let's go ahead and hop on our alt account that we could use to get some more wins. We are here on one of our alt accounts and kind of forgot these guys, their strength is quite low, at least lower than I was anticipating, because with 58.9 in strength, if we head over here, we're basically only able to beat this Princess Phoebe boss. And so let's go ahead and put on our winner team and then put on our wins potions. And let's go ahead and see Princess Phoebe. How many wins are we going to be getting? Oh, what? Not even 1 QT. Oh, we are so cooked. We're getting almost like 10 times fewer wins than on our main account. And again, that's because we're stuck beating the second easiest boss instead of the hardest boss, which this guy would give us so many wins. Let's go try out the Goblin. With 60 N wins, we can just barely squeak out a win here. But I'm hoping it'll be... Oh, because that's double. 2.2 QT wins. Okay, that's actually really solid. So it gives us a little bit of a goal to aim for. If we can consistently beat the Goblin boss, I mean, beating the extreme or final boss would be really nice, but it's just going to take a lot of time and a lot of effort. But fortunately, for the next week, we've also kind of lucked out because there's a current 5x strength event going on, which means if I'm ever going to try to level up my account, now is the time. And so I want to see about making a strength team here to just see how much strength they'll be able to get. I know this is going to be like one of the best strength teams I can make, but with a 5x boost, it still should be pretty decent. All right, we're getting around 500 SX every time we curl our biceps here, and that might not seem that great, but it's actually pretty solid because we don't have any strength boost or friends boost. So if we got a friends boost, that'd be around 1 SP, and with the time boost, we'd be getting around 3 SP every time we curl our dumbbell here. And I think there's also, do we have any potions? Oh my gosh, we have like 1,000,000 pet XP potions, but I don't think we have any training potions. I mean, we have a bunch of summer gifts, but no, those just pet XP. What about different ways to get strength? So we have cookies and donuts is about it. So on alt accounts, it might be a little down bad in terms of getting extra strength. If we put on this cookie and this donut, that's an extra like 10% strength boost right there. But again, we would be running out of it. And we can make some upgrades as well. Our arm is good, but we can have a better one. And our trail, our current trail is 580%, but the best trail is 690% strength. So for the next 24 hours or so, our main goal is to get all of our alt accounts as strong as possible. And there's one last trick up our sleeves we can use, and that is going to be be using another 3x strength code. And so we have a 3x code, a 5x code, which is a 15x boost. Couple that with the friends boost, it makes it a 30x boost and the time boost. That is around a 100x strength boost while training for the next 24 hours. So I'm going to quickly hop onto all my alt accounts, get everything set up, try to get the teams as good as possible. I do know, wait, is the pack over here? It's only 500 Robux. Oh, we got to get Robux, but then getting an extra 10 pet equips would probably be an extra 20% strength gain. And I think we just got to do it. OP pet bundle has been secured. So let me go ahead and add some more best friend pets. It's honestly been a while since I've even had to do this. Oh my gosh, do I even have any? A lot of best friend 6s, best friend 7s. Oh no. I mean, okay, not terrible. I mean, we almost got, I think, like a 10 or 15% strength boost. I'll be able to get better pets here in the future, but I can already see my strength going up just in the few minutes we've been training. We've already gone up 0.2 in strength. So again, we're also going to work on these arms, but I'm gonna go get all my alt accounts set up, and we've got all of our alt accounts getting at least 1 SP strength right now, and that's without any sort of boost. I did a little bit of math, and I have a rough idea of how much strength all of our accounts are gonna get over the next 24 hours. I don't want to spoil it because it's pretty insane, and I'm gonna go AFK for the next 24 hours, and I'll check back up with you all when we've got about a bajillion strength. The last 24 hours have been pretty crazy because, as you can see, all of our alt accounts are now super strong. They all start out between like 20 and 50 in strength. Why is this guy facing the wall, dude? What's up with him? But as you see, they range from like 250 all the way up to, I think it's like 456 in strength is going to be the strongest, which is absolutely insane. Made a ton of progress. And on this account, we have 93.7 QD wins. And doing a little bit of math, that's around 30,000 eggs in just a single day on one of these accounts. Now, how much strength does this guy have? He only has 172 in strength. That's like nothing. That means every single one of our alt accounts can now AFK the final ball. Bro, we're gonna have like a million eggs open. We can literally make like 150, 200,000 eggs worth of wins in a day. That's insane. And so now we're gonna do just that. We're gonna get my alt accounts AFKing the main boss over there, because now that they're strong enough to do so, well, there's no point in having them sitting around and training anymore. So we're gonna keep on chucking on the wins potions, make sure we've got the winner teams on all of them, and we're gonna get back to stacking some wins. And I'll see you guys in a few days when we're done AFKing if we just have an absurd amount of wins in Arm Wrestling Simulator. It has been a few solid days of AFKing, and as you can see by the wins in the top left hand corner of the screen, 249.4 QD wins. Again, I think to open these, we'll need 3 QT. So on this account alone, I think that's almost, is that 100,000 eggs? There's no way. Yeah, around 83,000 eggs. Oh my gosh, on one account alone. So it's safe to say across all our accounts, I think we're going to be opening close to around 600,000 of these eggs here in World 3. But unfortunately, I made a bit of a mistake. Now, I'm currently working on a video that you guys will see in a few days, but that video requires me to be gaining strength on my main account, because as you can see, we're currently second in the world for most strength gain for the weekly strength, coming in at 15.1 in wins. And currently my main account is still AFKing and is still training away, and I can't open eggs for another like 12-ish hours. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and on my alt accounts, we're gonna go to the Lost Kingdom. We're gonna put on our luck potions. Oh, not scavenger potions, void potions, golden potions, our luck team, and then we're just gonna get to work opening up these eggs. And I need more pet storage. That's awesome. We're gonna get to work opening up these night eggs, and then over the next few hours, we should be able to open up around like 500,000 or so. And then once that's done, we'll go ahead and get a tally of what all we found on alt accounts, and then we'll end things off with our main account, which has the most wins of any account so far. But again, I kind of messed up. It's currently doing another challenge, and I can't open eggs, and I need to finish that challenge first. But the AFK grind was successful. We got just so many wins, and I really hope that we're able to get a few of these hydronates. I think we'll be able to get enough good nights, most likely, to make a new best to combine it up. Oh wait, actually, we only need 1 hydronite, and then we could use, what are those things called? I forgot what they're called. Do I even have any? I don't have any. It's the fruits, and you use it. The phoenix fruit, that's what it is. You put it on it, it makes it from a baby to a big, and then a big to a huge. We can use it on these eggs here and these pets. Okay, that's the game plan. Open these up. See if just get one hydronite across all of our accounts. Should be possible. And so let's go crack open some eggs. Okay, I might have lied and just went ahead and opened all of the eggs, because I feel like that's more suspenseful, checking all of the pets at once across all the accounts rather than checking some and then come back and get the other ones. So all of our accounts are done opening eggs. It was around 600,000 World 13 night eggs in total. And again, the pets we're looking for is the good night and the hydronite. Now, this is a 1 in 5 million pet, but with all the boost we've got, we should have been able to secure at least one. Good nights. Probably got a bunch of those. And so let's just type in night. What? I didn't get a single good night, or I mean, I didn't like auto delete them. What the heck? That's insane. This account's cursed. Well, luckily we have more than one account we could check. Oh my gosh, one? On these accounts, we opened like 50,000 and we're gonna get one. Wow. I mean, it is interesting to note this pet does have a base multiplier of around 220 million because it is void already, which is good, but that does mean that the base is around 210. So I'm hoping maybe this pet is around a base of like 250 million. The height, if we can find it. I mean, it seems like it'll be trickier than ever to find this pet because we're 0-2 so far across like 100,000 eggs or something like that. But even though it's just one pet, go ahead and trade it over because why not? Let's go and check another account. Oh, what is happening? Holy crap. 3 accounts in and we have found one pet. This makes no sense. What? I had the luck potions applied. I had my, like, look, we can go check and I've got my luck team on. I mean, it's like 40 something lucky 5, but what? Math ain't mathing right now. What is happening? We've got one more account to check for now that I have open, and okay, this is a little better. I think this one we did transfer the pet to this account, so it looks like we found 3 on one account. The base is again 216.5 million. The golden makes it 324.8 million, but still, this means we have found 4 100 million pets and not a single 1 in 5 million pets. Because again, unless I'm an idiot, 1 in 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 million. Yeah, that should be 1 in 5 million odds. So I mean, for every 5 of these good nights we find, we should get at least 1 hydrant. So I'm hoping that on one of the other accounts, please just give me a golden one or a void one, and I'll be a happy camper and I won't complain. Big money, come on. Oh my gosh, another good night, bro. This is the last thing I want. Now it's crazy because for the wrestling trials over here, I feel like I got really lucky with all these rewards the other day. Like, it was super luck that I seemed to find when grinding out the wrestle trials. But please, man, what is happening? Yes. Oh my gosh, we finally found one. Hydronite. Whoa, it is a 260 million, actually 265 million base stat. That is crazy. Okay, so we're definitely gonna be transferring this over to the main account to make sure. Oh wait, we have Phoenix fruits on this account. We'll still transfer over to the main account, but okay, we at least got one. This means we can make a max version of it and figure out, you know, the max multiplier this can have. But ooh, that was kind of scary for a second, I'm not gonna lie. And after checking our alt accounts, I was only able to find another like 2 or 3 more good nights, and this is crazy. This is like 500,000 eggs worth of pets, and we've got 1 hydrant, which I guess makes sense. But like, typically with all of these boosts, all of these lucky boosts, like I don't know, I feel like I'm usually way luckier than this. But we still have 1 account, that being our main account, which are the most wins of any account we were able to use to open pets, so that in theory should have the best chance of finding another hydronite. So I guess we'll see if we end up getting a little bit lucky. So let's go ahead, give it a little look. Please. What? There's not a single hydronite. We got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. These are 1 in a million pets. So we got 10 million rarity worth of pets and not a single hydronite. So across all of our accounts, 500,000 eggs, crazy luck boosts, luck potions, luck game passes, everything, we got 1 hydronite. Oh, that is insanity. Wow. Well, listen, guys, I have a bunch of extra good nights to give away. So if you want a chance for me to gift you one of these, all you got to do is leave your Roblox username down below in the comment section and make sure you've liked and subscribed. But that is crazy. And after all the dust has settled, all the pets have been transferred. Do we even, okay, these tiger knights, never mind, I was gonna delete them. That would have been a dumb move. It looks like you got around 20 good nights in 1 hydrant. That is just not great luck. But because we do have this and because it is void, there's only 159 that exist in the first place, which is crazy. This pet is super rare. We can go ahead and use some Phoenix fruits, and again, what this does is it turns it from a baby pet, which is a, you know, there's no boost on it, and then this already gives it a 50% strength boost going from baby to big, which you normally need 3 of these to craft it up into a big. But because we have this Phoenix fruit and because it can work on these pets from normal in-game egg, we can go ahead and make it into a huge, which 70 exists, and it's already a 1 billion multiplier, which is pretty nuts. Now, there are, of course, other ways to make pets stronger. The first one being some slime buckets that we have. Now, I don't, do I want to use a green? I don't know how often I'm going to get these slime buckets. So a red slime bucket will be a 2.2x multiplier, I believe. And so I'm happy throwing that one on there just to see what kind of boost we can get. I know the green and the black are a little bit better. Yeah, 2.2x multiplier brings it up to, actually, maybe it's more. It's almost a 2.4 billion multiplier pet. Now, if we were to get this to level 200, which would require kind of a lot of fruit, that would be around a 5 million boost multiplier. Ooh, there's also a hat we could put on it. If we put on this hat, that would in turn make that pet. So let's just do a little math, okay? 2.4 billion times 1.7 for the hat makes it a 4 billion multiplier pet. And then we're gonna double it because actually 2.25x it, because this is the multiplier you get I believe, when you fully level up a pet to level 250. So that would be 9 billion. And then if we were able to turn this into a ghost pet, which is just done by grinding down the bunker, that's another 2x multiplier. So in theory, this pet, if you're able to get me, we could even get higher with a green or black slime bucket. But by getting it max level, having a pet wearable on it, and getting it ghost would be a whopping 18 billion multiplier. Again, from a pet you can get completely free for grinding this egg. But just as a caution, it seems to be pretty tough to get. And this update's been out for a while, almost a week now. And there's only 70 huges that exist in the entire game. So it is definitely a pet that honestly is maybe worth grinding depending on what your best pet is. If you're all the way up here in World 13 and you can go ahead and just grind a bunch of wins, grind a bunch of eggs, and I think that would be a pretty good use of your time, to be honest. But considering I now know the max multiplier, but I'm not going to use this pet, there's really no point in me spending all that time and energy and, you know, valuable resources like my pet XP over here, level this up just for me to not actually use it. But what I will do is I'll actually go ahead and give it away to you guys, because I'm not going to use it. I'll just give away this pet right here to someone, and I'll even go ahead and sign it. We only have a few more signatures. We have 3 more signatures left. Well, go ahead and sign it, making this a 1 of 1 rarity, where if you're lucky enough to get it, only one of these in the world is going to exist. And so again, if you want a chance to get that, just comment your Roblox username down below, and make sure you like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. This was a fun challenge. Always love opening eggs in the new worlds. And if you like today's video, then I know you're gonna love some of the other ones on screen right now. They've been hand-picked for you guys to go check out. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.